Hi, new teachers. My name is Holly Lanford, and I teach 6th grade English Language Arts at Renfro Middle School, which is a 6th, 7th, and 8th grade middle years international baccalaureate school. My school is unique because we are a small school district located right next door to the Atlanta Public Schools. So there's only one middle school that feeds into one high school in my school district. As our housing prices have gone up over the past 10 years, the gap between our upper middle class students who tend to be white versus our lower income students who primarily are black has really increased dramatically. So as a teacher, it can be incredibly challenging trying to address the needs of those two, that big gap in your student population. Our school, in order to support our students, has a remedial reading class and a remedial math class, and students are placed in those classes based on a universal screener called MAP. And as the students are supervised and monitored in those classes, once they make gains and they will be moved out of those classes, the negative of a student being in that class is then they miss a connections class, because in middle school you have 2 connections classes that the students really enjoy, because your connections classes are your art, your PE, photography. We have a cooking class. So students really want to participate in those connections classes. But at the same time, for those students who need that support, it's great and really does help them in gaining the necessary skills that they need. So some extracurricular activities that we have at my school. If a student can think of a club and can find a teacher sponsor, there's going to be that club. We have robotics, Dungeons and Dragons, academic bowl, reading bowl, young ladies of excellence and young men of excellence, and wow, I sponsor a after school club called 6th Grade Reading Cafe. So there's just so many fun things that kids can do before and after school. Also, we have a variety of sports, pretty typical what a middle school would be offering: soccer, football, basketball, volleyball, cross country, lacrosse, swimming, golf. I'm sure I've left something out, but just a lot of different things that our students can take advantage of. Our administration at our school. Our administration is very important. We have a very supportive principal. He looks after the teachers, the students, the families, his entire community. He's great. And for each grade level, there's an assistant principal. And that assistant principal is primarily responsible for discipline, but just such a great support for the teachers on that grade level. Other supporting personnel at my school. There's a counselor for every grade, and for middle school, that's so important. The counselor helps take care of the students' needs as well as the teachers. We're always going to our counselor. She's awesome. She rocks. Our IT person, so important. Even during remote learning, I could email our IT person and he was getting back to me, helping me out even remotely. I can't say enough about our custodial staff. They're awesome. Cafeteria, our bus drivers. Oh my goodness, we've got a great community. Our community, speaking of our community, we've got a great, very strong PTA, and also we have a nonprofit called Decatur Education Foundation that raises money just for our school district. So advice for you as a new teacher: try to find a mentor teacher who's in your grade level and your content area. Lean in on those teachers and get the help that you need, and don't just try to recreate the wheel. Figure out your own classroom management style. You don't have to do what your neighbor's doing. Build those relationships with your kiddos, because if you build the relationships, they're just going to love and respect you, and it's going to be so much easier teaching. And take care of yourself. Self-care. Because if you're so drained, you're just too tired, you're not going to do anybody any good. So mentor, teacher, classroom management, build those relationships, take care of yourself, and good luck. Bye.